Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just That I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode I unlocked, or we unlocked in the case, whatever the fuck, we unlocked more jobs, actually the final jobs that I can get in a Realm Reborn, aside from Blue Mage. And in this episode we're gonna go and, you know, continue leveling them all up. We go and also equip the best possible gear that I can. They're level 9 at the moment, and I have this thing in here. Okay. Also this bow, what level is this? 24 and then 32. And then 35, okay. So, I know that there's some stuff in the Central Shroud that I still need to beat. So we have green tier enemies, so 3 enemies in green tier for my conjure. I can already see one of them. Actually 2 of them. Interesting maneuver. Wait, is that Opie? Somebody just had to... Somebody just had to do something like that, huh? Probiscus. There we go. Definitely the most annoying part in the early game, honestly. Just like killing these enemies, but then you have to do it slowly because the gear you have is trash. Until you reach level 15, and then you can get, like level 16, and then you can get dungeon gear, there we go. And then everything definitely speeds up. Especially when you're a healer. Because healers don't have to deal with queue times. At least usually, in any case. And when they do, then they're not used to having to deal with them. It's interesting to think about it, that I actually enjoyed... When I started playing the game, I actually really enjoyed just like fighting these enemies over here. And also, honestly, like running around without like a mount for an obscene amount of time. I actually really just enjoyed that. But then, you know, we get farther into the future and then it's like, ugh. This is annoying. A little bit, in any case. Oh well. It's fine. There are worse things to grind in this game. Trust me. As we learn Medica and Esuna. Let me go and put these at their slots. Medica is just the AoE heal. With a cure potency of 300. So before we were playing Scholar, which is like a shield healer, and White Mage is like more just like a raw healer. In any case, I call it raw healer. May not be the best way to call this job, but it's in any case what I call it. Let's see, anything else that I need to deal with? Surfeit Swarms. That's also in green tier. The question is where in green tier? I think I just fought like... Yeah, of course, I fought higher level enemies than what I needed to. Balls. Fucking hell. How many times must I do this? How many times must I make myself suffer? Right, where are these things at, though? They say green tier, but green tier is bigger than just, you know. Actually, a bit annoying. Where are they? I know that there's a Noles up here, yep. That is the way to a different area. These are the Yarzon nests. Forest Fangors. What the fuck? Well, this is weird. Let me go and do this then. I hope so. I still have these offerings in my inventory. You feel a ravenous gaze. I guess I can just go and kill these blackheads. They are here anyway. Might as well. So we reached level 9. Level 9! Right. No better gear. Let's go into this. And then I need to go and look for these surfeit clouds. There we go. You have to deal with so many freaking enemies to do. I guess I might as well just go and continue with my Lancer for now. So the Hoglets, which I know are over here. Oh! I love the sound that these enemies make when they go down. Well, it depends though. There's in a case like one that just sounds like a dude going like, oh! Which may be how that sound effect was created. Oh! Oh, the poor buggers. Right. I also know that I have to go and deal with some Anole. So let me just go in there and deal with them. Keep thinking that I can do a ranged attack, but the joke is I can't. Right, let me go and put leg sweep on F. F for fuck you. It's basically what it comes down to. I wish I could use a ranged attack just so I can guide you away from the pack. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. I love that. It's so stupid, but my god do I love it. Bent branch for dire mites. Bent branch is... Where's Bent? Oh, there. Where is Bent branch? I'm also going to fly around to look for the other one that I need. There's a couple of things I still need. That's for sure. Can you imagine looking for these enemies without being able to fly? Yeah. Not recommended. Not recommended at all. Ah yes. The Lancer, killer of Yarzons. You know, there's one thing that I do sometimes wonder though. Like, I sometimes do wonder what people think of like a character like this. It's like a sprite doing these early level things, but then when you look at my... What's it? Can I see it over here? When you like look at my search info, we can see that I already have all of these things done. Anyway, player search. Yeah, I know how that works. I just used it to show something off game, jeez. Hello, Dynamite. I must needs kill thee. I'm also going to equip this stuff and look ridiculous as a result. Also, I think those are the enemies that I needed for my conjure. No, it's a horn. No, there's a hornet swarms. I need a different type of swarm. Alright. As we level up again. More! More! Okay. So that leaves us with one enemy in the East Shroud. Alright, let's go and switch to my archer and get these forced vanguards. Water sprites, black efts, anole. Just everything. Just fucking everything. I know there's like a lower level water sprites. Should probably go and deal with them instead. There we go. Oh, there we go. Looks at level 9. Miscalculation, that's for sure. Oh yay, 4 of these. I find it interesting that Archer tends to get like a lot of enemies that it needs to beat. But then Archer slash Bard, which is eventually what it turns into, is not particularly like the best like the DPS class for like a raw DPS output. Every class is good in this game, by the way. Like every job is good in this game, but some DPS are just more. Some DPS just have like more raw damage that they can inflict, while Bard tends to also buff other people. That's kind of like the combination of all those things, plus all the dots that you're doing and all the jazz. But when you're like fighting an enemy like this, which doesn't really have that much health, then dots don't really serve much of a purpose, in my opinion. It's just like, okay, time to use one of my global cooldowns. And yeah. For what? Also foot graze, which is a thing that actually makes you able to bind enemies. However, I still think it's kind of useless. With the emphasis on kind of. Alright. Let's go and equip this gear. Still need to fight the forest. Forest Fungors, Anole, and Trickster Imps. Let me go and get these Fungors first. There we go. These ones are going to be a little bit more beefy. So using my dots may actually be a good thing. Oh. Don't know what I dodged, but I definitely dodged something. Wow, the Fate is still here. DK is still here. Then there's Chunky. He's dead. The internet is filled with a lot of beautiful memes. And I love it. To the nth degree. Now let's go over to the place with the Trickster Imps. Ah, this is also where the Surfeit swarms are at. I see, yes. Hello. I knew it. I knew that these freaking Trickster Imps would go after me. That's a little bit annoying. beep, beep. Oopsie. Just pulled on the cable of my headphones. Oh yay. Hit bit slow. Perfect. Add it to the shit list. Right, allow me to switch. Allow me to remove this debuff. And then I will try to hit this thing. And then cast my ultimate spell, Stone, against the swarm. Just throwing rocks at a swarm. That's better than stabbing it, I guess. Wow, nice parry. Right, let me go over this way. And they with some of them at the front door. Hey, would you look at that? Somebody else is also doing this. There we go. That is them dead. Oh look, another piece of gear. Alright, so that finishes Conjurer, yes. That also finishes... Actually, not yet, no. I can also get the Roselets. Because my Lancer is also done, yes. Right, so let's go and fight the Roselets, which are where exactly again? Apparently in Ben Branch. Now, I think I may know where, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Well, sometimes, my friends, they're not very hidden. Ba, ba, ba. Interesting to see, like, people walking around. Aha! As we learn Bloodletter. Ah, oh, already makes me feel so good. So, Bloodletter has a charge time of 15 seconds. You can hold on to 2 charges, and you can use this in between your global cooldowns. So I can use this, I can use this in the middle of one of these, I can use a Bloodletter. Man, it already makes me feel really good. I've noticed that one that I really, like, ridiculously enjoy weaving in this game. I love it so much. One of the reasons why I like Machinist. A pretty sizable amount. That's one of the reasons why I dislike White Mage. Kind of. Right, the difficulty rank unlocked and also leveled up. To level 13. There we go. Any of these things that might be interesting? Well, the thing is, at some point we're going to just reach a point where this is going to be what I'm going to equip, and then I won't need anything else for a little bit. Alright, let me go and put this back into my armor chest. Sort. Right. Let's go and switch to my Lancer, and my Lancer has the best equipment equipped that it can possibly equip. You're level 11, which means that you cannot wear this quite yet, but I will put it in my armor chest. And that's all. Let us go back over to the guilds now. Now that I've dealt with basically all of the hunting log stuff. At least the first here in any case. Because after this we're gonna go God knows fucking where. We're gonna go flipping everywhere. I should at some point look into making A beautiful looking healer glamour. Alright, Sumion. Adeline, you have returned, but tell me, how did you fare under Nolanel's expert tutelage? Have you delved deep into the earth and felt its suffocating weight? Its life-sustaining vigor? Such experiences will serve you well. And have you aught else to report? A fledgling conjurer named Sylphie cast healing magic upon you. How kind of her. I must confess to sharing Nolanel's frustration with the girl. As you yourself have witnessed, Sylphie possesses a natural talent for the country of mending and restoration. Alas, her gifts appear to have blinded her to the need for study, and she outright refuses to learn about the natural world. She knows nothing of the elements of earth and wind, and is simply incapable of conjuring even the tiniest pebble or the faintest breeze. I have tried upon numerous occasions to explain to her that conjurers who are ignorant of the source of their power pose a risk to themselves and others, but all to no avail. Should she continue to deny the depth she owes to nature, and indulge in ever more reckless displays of power, there's every possibility that she will create a dangerous imbalance. Needless to say, I am presently at a loss to know how such an eventuality might be prevented. Ah, a thought occurs to me, Lynn. It may be that your encounter with Sylphie was ordained by the elementals. Should you chance to meet her again, I ask that you strive to impress upon her the importance of opening oneself to nature's voice. Mayhaps she will listen to you. But we have discussed our wayward young friend's education enough. Let us speak again. Let us speak instead of one of my more willing pupils, namely you. The progress you have made does a great. My God, the progress you have made does you great credit, Lynn. Though, my God, I'm itchy. Though you are yet new to the art of conjuring, you're no stranger to nature's embrace. Consider all that you've learned. I hope you understand the true significance of these words. Alright. I am probably going to... Wait. No, I'm not going to level up from this XP. I guess I'll just go and grab this rope then. Let's go and equip this, and then this. Wahey. I already have a better shield, question mark? That's interesting. Right, trial by wind. Greetings, Lynn. Each time we meet, the part of conjurer befits you ever better. In your previous lessons, you learned about the element of earth. It is my desire that you next become acquainted with the wind. Travel to Fillflower Combe in the East Shroud and seek the teachings of Hearer Wilfew. Though a scant few years have passed since her coming of age, Wilfew is a conjurer of consummate skill who is able to divine the will of air elementals with uncommon clarity. I can recommend no better tutor for your lessons in the mysteries of the wind. Right, cool. Now let's go and make my way over to the archery guild. In a weird way, like, if you don't look at the pants, the freaking chest piece is pretty dang good though. Right. It's still in general not that amazing, but you know, it's better than nothing, I guess. Right. Hello. No. Hello. Welcome back, young Lin. Tell me, were you able to put your techniques to good use? When faced with an enemy who can attack from a distance, simply raining arrows upon it is wasteful and dangerous both. The battle would be not more than a contest of strength. By employing the appropriate technique, however, one may bring down one's foe with greater ease and fewer arrows. For instance, you may choose to prime your weapon well and strike hard, or employ toxins to sap their strength over time. On the assumption that this fact dawned upon you prior to the fall of your 16th target, I congratulate you on passing the trial. Laye Silver, what is your honest evaluation? Not bad if you ask me. The adventurer pulls a good bow, and is enthusiastic besides. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Laye Aliapo. Oh, and this is my 2nd year at the guild. It's quite plain that you have talent with a bow, but you must take care to mind your surroundings when you're pursuing a target. I had an eye on you for the duration of your trial, but not once did you notice my presence. Mind your surroundings. That is rich coming from you. Man, woman, I don't know. It's a man, yeah. Your every movement is wasteful, adventurer. Your back is crooked and your elbows misaligned. It takes you an age to prime your bow and twice as long to loose an arrow. In summary, you fail on all accounts. You have no talent as an archer, none whatsoever. I should say it plain. Luciane, this woman is not fit to wield a bow. For our sake and hers, we should revoke her membership. As I've always said, outsiders can scarce be expected to understand, never mind master our noble art. We waste our breaths trying to teach her like... Well, allow me to introduce you to Sylvain, our comrade at the butts. The fellow was once of the god's quiver, you see, and he can be a little opinionated when it comes to archery, but you mustn't pay him any heed. He's like that to everyone. You'd be lucky to get a sense to get much sense out of a fossil-brained wildwood Ellison like him at the best of times. With them, it's always 12-foot this and elemental that and no offense intended, Luciane. None taken, Leah. Leah, I still help. And a full well that some of my kind can be prideful to excess and intolerant of other races. Although people may behold the same objects, ever will they see different things. There's no right or wrong to it, for it is a question of perspective. What matters is the perspective we choose to adopt. You are possessed of bright eyes, Lynn, eyes that bespeak great understanding. They shan't lead you astray, so trust to them, and to what they say. Go now and resume your training. I look forward to marking your progress when next we meet. Ah, happy Lynn. Smile. Smil. Right, so we get a new bow. And all the rest of this is trash. Also, speaking of which, I just finished the conjure thing. Did I? Oh yeah, I did equip it, yeah. Let me go and equip this maple longbow, or shortbow? It's shortbow, yeah. A longbow, me! It's like we can handle that. Anyway, moving on. It pleases me to see how you have grown as an archer. Plainly, you have taken my counsel to heart and learned to see with your own eyes. I would now have you discover what it means to behold things from a different standpoint. You will recall Lei? I think I'm just going to call her Lei. Lei Aliapo, your senior in the guild. I have given you over to her care for this lesson. Speak with her and do as she bids. I've been expecting you, Lynn. Shall we get on with it then? First, a quick review. Remember how the bowmaster had you seek out and destroy targets hidden throughout the city? Well, I would have you go and do the same. This time, however, you will need to venture outside the gates. I'm sure you've realized this by now, but there's no guarantee of safety within 12-foot. As you search, you should take care to mind your surroundings. You won't have the luxury of focusing solely on your courier this time. You'll have to keep your eyes peeled for potential threats as well. That said, your objective is to destroy the targets alone, to avoid unnecessary combat and maintain a safe distance from any hostile creatures you encounter. Should you come under attack, take to your heels, risking direct confrontation only if you can't outrun your pursuers. The targets are hidden in the central shroud. As before, use the heavy shot technique to destroy each one with a single arrow. Go well, Lynn. Alright, there we go. And now, Lancer time. Back to the Lancers Guild. Bork, bork. I am a dog and I like to bork. And loud at that. Right. Hello. Welcome back, Lynn, and well done. I trust you now understand that in times of direst need, no amount of strength or skill would appear would avail the Lancer who lacks composure. You are now ready to learn the second aspect of a Lancer's courage, resolve. When faced with a terrible foe, a Lancer may succumb to fear and self-doubt. Should this happen, he will become defensive, and in seeking to cover his weakness, surrender his greatest strength, namely, his capacity to attack. A Lancer who fears to attack is not but a man holding a pole. His spear may as well be a broomstick for all the good it would do him. It is not and will never be a shield. That you may that you may learn the truth of my words firsthand, I bid you go to the Central Shroud, to an area adjoining the abandoned dungeon known as Spirithold. Since the calamity, that neck of the Twelvewood has become a veritable menagerie of fearsome fauna. There you will find 3 collapsed pillars, which have become a haunt for fell creatures. You are to put them down. What manner of fiends can you expect to encounter? To reveal that would be to defeat the purpose of the lesson, my young Lancer. I will only say this. If you face these foes with a Lancer's resolve, you will surely emerge the victor. Once you have completed the trial, pray report to Jillian at the entrance hall. She has grasped the 2 aspects of courage, albeit with some trouble, though I doubt you will encounter similar difficulties. Her struggle has furnished her with certain insights, which I think you would benefit from hearing. A Lancer learns best when he's doing, aye. But the wisdom of his seniors is not entirely without worth. Go now, Lynn, and do as I bid you. Jesus. So now I get to go back, yay! Woohoo! Fun times, ahoy! Yar har fiddly-dee, being a pirate is alright with me. Odin is over here, holy fucking shit. This, my friends, is a rare event. When you see this weather type happening, it means that Odin is somewhere around here. So, that's interesting. Where can I find him even? Because I don't really remember the places where he spawns. I do not know at all, basically. So what it comes down to. Usually people call this out, though. Most of the time, in like the cities. That Odin is... Odin or Behemoth, maybe. But Behemoth is less of a thing, but Odin... I've had people call out in the cities for... help. But it can be... In any case, like, Odin can spawn in a lot of different locations. But I'm not sure if this means that he's over here, in this particular map, in this particular neck of the woods, or if he is... that was a dumb joke. Or if he can be, like, anywhere in the Shroud. Yeah, no, he can be anywhere. That's what it comes down to. Let me go and fly around a little bit and see if I can find them. In any case, this weather signifies that Odin is somewhere. And that it is but a matter of time before people will fight him. He's also a ridiculously annoying battle to fight, so be prepared. FYI, if you're willing to fight Odin, you should be prepared, because this dude is an ass and really annoying to fight. I would honestly suggest being a tank for it, even. Well, either that or like ranged. Okay, so he's not over here. Then he may be in the North Shroud instead. Let's see. If you're wondering, like, normally you can see fates like this. But when it comes to the Odin fate, it doesn't show up on the map. You can only see it... Aha! There it is. Steel Rain. As you can see, you cannot see it on the map, but you can see it on your little minimap. Ba ba ba. Odin poached egg. What? Is this like a fake Odin? Or... That's interesting. Why? Poached egg. What am I supposed to think of this? I'm not sure what to do though, honestly. Let me go and do this. I'm gonna go to Gridania. Let's see if we can actually gather people to do Odin. Ba, ba, ba. I still wonder what the freaking poached egg means. Odin poached egg. Maybe like a fake Odin or something? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Let's see if we can get other people in here. I think I'm gonna do this as a summoner. Now we have like relative movement still. What, is he gonna fight him alone? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. We'll see if people arrive or not. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. 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 Also, I totally forgot to mask the freaking chat again, like an idiot. Oh well. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-ba. Hello? Odin? There we go. There he goeth. Wow. Oh boy. So, as you can quite clearly see, Odin is not some dude who you mess with. My god. Well, at least this is freaking Eureka where you lose XP when you die. That's a nice thing. Oh god, it brings me all the way back to Limsa, and this dude too. We're both from Limsa, nice. Alright. Well, I also don't have the item level that I would otherwise have. I have some pretty low item level. So we'll see how this is gonna go. Again. With vigor. Or in any case, we'll see. If more people arrive, we need more people. That's in any case a thing. Damn, boy, she's thick. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. There's somebody else. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh boy. LFG, here we go. The classic. Looking for group. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Thank you. Let's have one of these. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. 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 Alright. People just running in. Ba-da-da-da. Why is he so small though? I don't understand why he's so small. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Because it is steel rain. It is the freaking fate that we need. This is crazy. Also need to resummon my carbuncle. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Another one! Oh yes, look at this. You can see that like some people from like the same 3 companies arrive. So like Wutai and FS and all that jazz. Don't know what FS even is, but whatever. All I know is that this is gonna be a fight, my boys! I usually just die in these, honestly though. Well, it depends. The thing is, like, you can sink yourself down, as you can see. You can sink yourself down to level 70 for this, and I'm level 50, so... Eesh. Alright. Also, there's beefy as fuck. Just FYI. There's beefy as all hell. Also, why is my limit break up there? Well, I guess it's fine, really. I also don't even have like the highest item level, so I may be a little bit scared of what's gonna unfold, because I know that this dude has some nasty AoEs too. And you definitely need 2 tanks, I noticed, because he gives physical vulnerabilities to everybody. Anyway, here we fucking go. So he cleaves, he has stuff like Hall of Sorrow, which is just lots of freaking AoE stuff. Are you prepared to somehow keep track of everything that is happening with all these people here? In any case, just try not to stand in front of Odin. He has Volknut. It's like a big AoE around him. In general, just has a lot of different AoEs, and one of them is like ridiculously huge. And that one's honestly like the most annoying one. That's why being a ranger is a pretty good idea for this one. There we go. Darksteel Rains. So this hits us with slow, or heavy. He pulls you towards him. And then there's another AoE, Hall of Stone, right. And then Hall of Stone petrifies you. You know, to add to the shit, please. Just to add to everything that could go wrong in this fight. Like, compared to... There's basically 2, I would say, like, big-ass freaking boss fights in A Realm Reborn. It's this one and it's Behemoth. But Behemoth is not anywhere near as threatening as Odin, in my opinion. I've never actually died in the Behemoth one. While in the Odin one, I've died a lot already. But now at least I know how it works, so... gives me a little bit of an edge compared to the first time that I did it, where I just died a lot of times. At least I have all these high-level people around me, so... Even like a group of high-level people, which means that I would normally / hopefully get myself a gold medal. The thing you want to get is a gold medal, that way you get like the most amount of rewards that you can have. Iron ore, I'm running. Ah, balls. It would seem that he doesn't really give a shit, either way. I'm gonna give myself a shield, because... Thank you. So I think you can see how this can be a very nasty situation, especially because having to fight him in the forest also means that you just have no space to move. Oh yeah. I absolutely adore the fact that I can show you guys this though. Because I feel like I guess it's like nothing super rare. Like you'll encounter it like relatively normally, I would say. Like it's not ridiculously rare, but it is still like rare enough to the point that I haven't really seen it that much. I think if you stick around in Gridania for a long time, you'll probably encounter one of them sooner or later. Also, when it comes to like rare fates and all that jazz, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to deal with that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do all of these like rare fates. We'll have to see how it goes. Alright, hit with bind again. And then this. Ah! Fuck. That's an annoying one. I think I'm like a little bit too close to him, still. I should keep an eye out on that. Thank you for those freaking amazing heals, holy shit. Oops, shit. Alright, here comes that again. Just gonna pull us all through it again. And now we need to run away so we don't get to buy freaking Holstone. And I'm going to stay a very safe distance away. Gugnir, that's the one that hit me last time and killed me. Hopelessness. Ah, I see. Yeah, this is definitely hopelessness. Why did I use that? It just hit me with slow, huh? That's a little bit annoying. Also, why in the hell can that guy not move? Oh. Maybe because of the Gugnir. Oh god. The pain. The bloody fucking pain. There we go. Time to cast for half a fucking year. Nah, balls, not a Gugnir. And then whole blood. Ah. My god, I hate this fight. I actually kind of hate this fight. I'm gonna see if I can help with this Gugnir. This freaking random Bane Might. Hall of Lead. Oh! Did I manage to avoid it? Oh my god, Jesus. And here's some Detsuken. If you don't kill him in time, he will kill anybody in this freaking range. It's basically a DPS check at this point. And down he goes. Nice. As we get the achievement for getting the gold medal, and we also get Odin's mantle. Yay! Oh, that was cool. That was pretty cool. Right. Now let's go and actually take a look at what I can do with those. Elegant tin piece. Wow, Jesus. Alright, let's go to Mordona. 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 You know, when the game's unloading. So, with the pieces that we got, we can go into Servant of Splendors. Go into Primal Gear, maybe? No, it's not Primal Gear. It's, let's see. Uncanny Knickknacks. So, when you defeat Behemoth, you get Behemoth Horns. We can get stuff like Thundercloud, Behemoth Knives. There's all this Behemoth shenanigans, basically. Ring of Lasting Shelter, Pixie Earrings, stuff like that. Also, this stuff over here, which is interesting to say the least. So I can get the Sleipnir Barding for my Choko if I want to. Or I can get the Santetsugen, being a gladiator / paladin weapon. The thing is, I like the weapon, but I wish... So now, like, this is basically like its base state. That's like an animation when it draws, like this. And I kind of wish that it stayed like a little bit more white, so it would make me like it a lot more. There's the helmet, you know, if you want to, but this is not particularly what I like. And the same for this, like a full bodysuit, basically. It's not really something that I like that much, honestly. So I think I'm gonna get the Zantetsuken and glamour it onto my sword. Onto my gladiator sword. Or paladin sword. Let's go and cast glamour. And get the Zantetsuken on there. There we go. So this way I have like a more interesting weapon. Right. And let's go and switch back over to... Well, you know what? The episode's pretty dang long, and I think I'm gonna just go and stop my recording over here. Like my recording session. So, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Just while I was playing Final Fantasy XIV, and next episode we're gonna go and deal with... with the rest of these freaking side quests, which I was still doing. Goodbye.